Alright. Yeah, so I guess I'm back to do some more shit today. Let me take this off. Alright. We got the drug rug going. American sunglasses, we're doing good. It's actually sunny out today. It's fucking nice. It's a fucking lazy Sunday, dude. Pretty good vibes out, man. So we got these this goblet here. Yeah, and we were trying to make them drink it. So we basically just have it disappear right now. But we need we're gonna have it disappear, and then the player's gonna have it, and then he'll be drinking it, and we'll have a little animation for him. We don't have any skeleton on him, but it would be cool if I had a skeleton. I'd use like IK bones. I've been trying to figure out how those work, but I haven't ever like actually learned how to use them. But you know, for right now, we'll just do. We're gonna add a node 3D and do it like we did the pistol. I'm gonna add it to the weapon holder. We'll call this the goblet holder. Alright, and then I think we'll just have to link one of the goblets. So, the GLTF, yes. Alright, let's make that local. Yeah, let's get rid of these other two. Cool. And we're gonna have to edit the transform to make it bigger. And make it, you know, bring it up. What is it on the lion's head? The brass goblet. 10.6, okay, interesting. We'll make it just 10 on the player. So we have the goblet holder. Weapon holders up here. Nice, we need to move the goblet holder up, like right here. Probably about right there. And then this is probably what we're going to rotate, so if we put this like here, yeah, we'll just do that. Sorry, my back itches. Alright, we just do this, and then we'll kind of lift it up and rotate it towards the character like this. They'll drink it, and then, you know, we'll cast the goblet down, so I think, you know, like right here, and then we are going to remove the gun while we're drinking from the goblet, so it's going to be like this, and then we'll slam it down. So cool. I'm going to add a animation player here. So we'll say new drank. So the goblet right here. Let's actually just move the goblet, whatever, who gives a shit. Can I select two? I cannot, so we'll just do the position. And then we'll also add the property track for the rotation. We'll probably make it like what? 3 seconds? No, maybe 2.5. I was thinking I might play some Call of Duty Zombies on the fucking stream. I don't know. I was playing earlier just to remind myself how it goes. I love that game. You know, if you got your friends and some weed or some beer or whatever, you could play that game all fucking day. Alright. We'll go here, and we'll add an insert key. Nice, so this is gonna be very jumpy, but let me hide the guns, and we'll just have the goblet. And so at this one here, I think I can actually just kind of select it, move it up, and then we'll just press the keyframe button. So put that right here. We might have to put some type of texture in the bottom of this, or you know, something. I'm not sure yet. How close should it get to the camera? You know, should it actually be like that? I think so. So, what if we just save that? Position and rotation. Let's try that. Let's get rid of these, and we'll grab both of those and then duplicate those keys. So there we go. Hey, no me no 239. Hey, how's it going? So we're drinking the goblet. Should we throw it away too? I don't think so. Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have to. So we'll make it 3, and then we'll just do. We'll go up to the front here, and we'll just kind of rotate it and cast it down to the side, like that. And then we'll just insert those. Bam. We're not going to do any hand animations or anything, so we drink it, throw it on down. Oh yeah, the Godot tutorials, yeah. Lately I haven't made any big ones. I've just been like making stuff that's like very particular. Like if you're like, oh, I just ran into this one issue that I can't figure out. That's kind of my niche right now. But it doesn't really make any money. It's like whatever. It's just for like shits and giggles. Okay, so we have the drink animation made. But yeah, I do appreciate that. Thank you. Let me grab some coffee. And I'll probably release this game, you know, the full Godot thing, so anyone can download it and mess around with it. It'll be like another Call of Duty's clone, but probably made better than my last one. This one, I actually, I had an error when I opened it. It's, I chose the forward plus, so a lot of my animations and shit might not work. Well, not animations, but some of my like transparency features might not work when it's exported. I don't know. Okay, so when we is drink in range and we can interact, current power dot drink, awesome, and then we drink the current power. We need to hide all the other animations, so we're gonna say not animations, but let's see, the gun holder, we're just gonna hide everything for a second. Gun holder dot visible equals false. Cool. And what we'll also do is I don't know, I'm trying to think. We got to make the goblet visible, goblet holder, because it's always there. It's just, you know, visible equals true. And what we'll do is actually, when we're on ready, we'll just set this equal to false. Just like that. Cool. Let's see. Oh, let me enable that. And then when are we going to flip it back off? I guess we'll have to do it. We could do it when this animation finishes. Yeah, why not do it that way? Animation. We'll just call this goblet animation. Goblet animation player. Sorry, just goblet anim player. Bam. And then animation finished. We'll connect that to the player. And we'll just say, let's just take these two lines right here and reverse them. So we're just re-putting the things back visible and unvisible, so we can see the goblet that we're drinking. We get the power up, and then we're good to go. So, and then I'll put some type of little mesh in there with maybe some type of liquid texture and have it slope or some shit. I have no idea yet. But yeah, let's give that a shot. Start from the beginning. We start the game. We gotta make our way to the back. We have some goblets here, but we can only drink from the one because we only have the area loaded up on that one. We can open these doors. I think it's this one. We gotta reload. It's another one. It's the next one. It's the horse. My bad. We gotta go all the way down here. But we can test if our Martians follow us. They should follow us. Yes. Drank Martian Elixir 250. We press E. Well, it looks like we picked it up, but we do not drink. So we need to fix that. We also need to disable drinking. Shooting, I mean. Let's go to player. Cool. So when we pick it up, where is my... I had an on ready var. Can attack. Can fire gun. We're going to set that equal to false as soon as we pick up the goblet because we can't shoot. So let's see. We could add a whole another state, but that doesn't. That seems a little crazy. So when we drink, can fire gun equals false, and then when we reset it down here with the animation player, we will set that equal to true again. Cool. So that's looking good. Also, we need to play that animation. So we'll say goblet anim player dot play, and the only animation we have is drank. So let's give that a shot now. We'll start the game. We'll continue on through. And yeah. So we're almost there. All right. We drink from the goblet, and then we can fire again. And then I should be able to keep activating it, but I can't fire when I have it, so that's good. What happens if I interrupt that animation? Oh no. So we can kill them. They give us 50 points each, so we just need to... I guess we need to add some effects now. So which one did I drink? I drank the lion. So that should give us like added damage boosts and shit. I gotta change this fucking music. I've heard this one way too many fucking times. I got some new ones. There we go. That's good. Okay. So, we're gonna say funk. Actually, we're gonna have an on ready var. So on ready var, and this will be we'll just call it active, because once we're not active anymore, then we shouldn't allow the player to drink anything. So we'll just say active equals true. And then this one, as soon as we're not active anymore, we set it to false. And then we just need to check if this is active. If active. And we move this on over. So Now we basically are checking to see if we've already drank the potion, so we're not going to like double affect this. Cool. Nice. And then on the player, what did we print out? When we do drink it, lion's head. Awesome. So we can grab this and we'll paste this in here. So we have a match statement based off what we just drank. So what we'll do is we'll make a var at onReady var damage multiplier. Yeah, and we'll just add like 0.0, and the damage multiplier here will say damage multiplier plus equals 0. I don't know, what do you think is fair? A quarter? My plan for this is when you apply damage, we'll just do this. So where are we actually applying the damage? Let me look at Marty Martian real quick. Weapon and collider. Damn, so we might need to pass in one more thing. Let me look at that function in player. Collider.owner.take damage. Let's pass in the damage multiplier as well. Cool. Whatever. We don't have it. Well, this will error anyway, but I want it to error, so I'm not going to worry about it. Then we need to go back to Marty and get the damage modifier. Damage modifier. And we'll take that. So we're gonna say var dm equals damage multiplier times damage. We'll just do the 75. Yeah. And then we'll say plus dm. There we go. So we'll apply that down here as well. We'll just do it with a do that. And we're adding that child. Plus dm. And we'll actually do this now. Control C. We'll put this in and we'll say str. Cool. This is kind of hacky. We'll develop like a better system for how much damage each weapon does in a minute, but that's pretty good for right now, and I think that's good. Let's see what that looks like. That should apply our damage multiplier. At first it should be nothing, and then once we drink the potion it should be like, you know, 2 or 3 points, I guess, right? I don't know. Alright, so we got to get down there and then wait for one of them to spawn so we can shoot him a few times. Alright, almost there. It should be coming. It should just take might take a second. I might have to open up these doors. Well, they can walk through the doors. I cannot. So, oh, there's one. Let's see. How much damage do I do? Yeah, just 25. So, let's go drink it and we'll see. Nice. So, now if I shoot him, yeah, 43.75. So we do, you know, 25% more damage. So, yeah, I can blast him. So, I mean, that works. I guess we should now make some health for our guy. Oops. Every time I press E now. That's not good. I guess we're never setting the current thing equal to null. We got to do that. And what I mean by that is if we go to our player, so when we allow for interactions, can interact, current door, current power, we're never resetting this equal to null, so I need to do that after the animation is completed. Equals null, and then we should be able to continue drinking. So yeah, and we need to make sure that door is locked or can't be opened or costs like a ton of money or something, because this is, you're supposed to get to this area last. So all right, we drink it. And then we cannot drink it again. We also need to clear the space. And how far away can we hit this guy? Pretty far. 43.75. Yeah, I think that's cool. I like seeing how much damage you do. I think it's interesting. Maybe if you hit a wall, it'll say like 0 damage or something. That would be funny. But then I would have to have it spawn wherever it hits, and then it would probably be a better thing to put it as a like function of the gun. Let me slam down some sparkling water. All right. So we really need to get serious and start putting some shit in here. What do we have that isn't a game? So I have a start screen. All I really need is like some type of stupid cutscene that'll be like, you're the first one out there in space. I guess the game jam is what? The red planet. So basically, my idea for the game was like, you know, you're just like some... like, you know, the B team who has to clear out all these aliens, but you're not really that good at it, so you have to go around and find all your weapons you left all over the place. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. You know, I didn't put a lot of thought into it. So I don't know how to make a cutscene for that. Maybe I'll have ChatGPT figure it out for me. Have them generate something. I have some Sora credits, so I can generate little videos. And let's see, as for progression of the game, we're starting over here now, which I don't want to do. I want to start in there. I want to have like a wave 1. Let's go to the player. If I take a look at the control, we don't have any health on the player as of yet too. And I also want to put like a splash on the screen when we get hit, so we kind of feel it. Let's open up GIMP, you know. Let's go new. Yeah, let's make a big screen. We'll go add an alpha channel. We're peak alpha at this point, and we'll grab... this is probably the worst way to do it, but we want to clear out all this shit. So now we want to grab like whatever looks the most like blood spray and get a kind of a light texture. We want to make the size big, and we want to be on the brush. And just go around the screen like this. It's pretty low rent, but whatever. I mean, this will work. Maybe put a few of them right in the middle, really to fuck with the player, make it really annoying. And then we'll turn the opacity down like this. And we'll say File, Export As, and we'll go to our Godot project. Oops. Mars Mission Alpha, textures, and we'll say blood screen. We'll say blood overlay. Oh yeah, and we have to make power-ups and shit. I think that's what I was going to do today, something fun. But we'll do this blood screen first. So I'm just going to go here and add a texture. Texture rect. And we'll go Inspector, Texture, Quick Load. We got to grab the blood spray, blood overlay right here. It's too big, so we're going to have to ignore the size and then set it equal to like that, the full thing. And I think I kind of want it behind the other UI, you know what I mean? Like that, so. And then my idea was just to adjust the modulate of this whenever you get hit until it's finally like, you know, full modulation and you're actually dead. So that's what we'll do. So we'll call this blood overlay. And then we'll go to the player. Yeah, where are we at now? Whenever we get hit, where is that? When we take damage. Awesome. Cool. So, should we match the amount of health that we have? Yeah, let me do that. Let's do... let's do if health is greater than or equal to, let's say 20. Well, let me throw on some more music. I guess we'll do like if it's 20, because we have 100 health, so it's like if it's 20, it's going to be really bright. If it's between 20 and 50, it'll be medium bright, and like 50 and 100, it'll be like barely visible. So that's what I plan on doing. Let me go to my techno playlist. Hell yeah. Bam, dude. There we go. If health is greater than 20 and greater than or equal to 20 and health is less than or equal to 50, then we will say blood overlay. Actually, let's make a function on here. Or we could do it, we should probably do it on the control node. We should do it down here. We'll say func splash overlay. And then we'll have the amount of overlay splash. So, and then we'll say modulate. Whoops, what did I do there? Hold on, let me, there we go. Now I can have that in the middle of the screen like I want. Cool, so we want to go blood overlay.modulate, and I'm going to make a variable and then have the amount be part of the variable. So modulate, and then we gotta, how do we set that equal to, what, a color, right? Yeah, a color, and it's going to be Let me take a look at that. If I hit it now and I go to modulate, so yeah, I don't really have to do anything but adjust the alpha really. So I can just go 1 1 0 0 0. And I'll probably have to put in some type of tween, but for right now we'll just make it appear with the amount and then go back to 0. I guess we could do it with the health. We could like tween it to the health and then whatever the health is at. Or am I overthinking this? Should I just make it splash on the screen? Whatever. I have an idea of what I want to do. So we'll do... actually, we can just do 1 1 1 and then amount. So cool. And we'll just make sure that works first, and we'll go to player, and we'll say at control, camera holder control dot what did I just call that? Something overlay, right? Splash overlay. Okay, splash overlay, and then we gotta pass in an amount, so we'll pass in like 0.5. Cool. And let me copy this a few times. There we go. So if it's higher than 51, then it will be here, and if it's lower than 20, we'll just make it, whoops, damn it, there we go, lower than 20, we'll make it 100% visible, 105% visible, it's in another fucking dimension, it's so visible, dude. Okay, so here we'll go mostly invisible. And then I guess what we'll do is just eventually return it back to 0. We'll do a little timer or a tween or something, but for right now I just want to see it appear more visible as we get more injured. Cool. So we'll start the game. I think he can hit us, possibly. Oh no. Wow, so it's actually going down. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. So, we need to do this. 0.1. Actually, it should be 0, right? Yeah. So it's going the wrong way. No, this needs to be 1.0, fully visible, and this needs to be 0.2. And that should actually be okay. So let's try that again. And let's make the damage they do less so we can actually see it better. Injure the player. Let's do 15 damage at a time. Cool. So I think he can hit us if we're that close to the window, just like in the real zombies. I could be wrong. Damn. So yeah, I am doing it backwards, I guess. Still. Let's actually take a look at our health. We need to have a... Don't we have a display somewhere of our health? Where did I hide that at? Update health. Control. We look here. We have the health. That's our health right here. We go to 2D. Oh no, it's behind our face. I guess we should make that spawn in right here. And then we'll have our health displayed right there. And let's actually make that red. Modulate. And we'll just modulate this guy a blood red so everyone knows it's our health. And let's do some theme overrides. Can we do some font shading? Can we do like font outline? Outline size. Here we go. Just a little bit of exaggeration on that number, and we'll make it bigger too. Font size. We'll override it. We're gonna make it like probably that big. 30, 40, somewhere in there. Something even boomer eyes can see. Alright, let's try that. I think it's still going to be wrong, but maybe the health is going in the wrong direction. Or maybe I wrote the things incorrectly. Or on Mars, at least. Alright, so he can't hit me through the window. I don't think. Health. Okay, I think I know what's going on. So I need to... I changed where that is, so I need to say... colorrect.health. There we go. Yeah. And when I modulate the amounts, let's go back and just update that. If health is greater than or equal to 20, this should be if health is less than or equal to 20. If health is greater than or equal to 20, but less than or equal to 50. And if health is greater than 51. I completely messed all of them up. That's wonderful. You know. Dude, my fucking math teacher right now from like the 9th grade who taught me this shit would just like rip into me. She was pretty cool, but she would just be like, "You're a moron." I fucking remember she called my dad during class, and I had put my number down as the parent, and she like literally saw my phone ring, and I answered it, and I was like, "Hello?" And she was like, "Oh, Mr. Goss?" And I was like, "Fuck, dude." She got me good. That was brutal. She was cool about it, though. That was, damn, that was 10 years ago. I doubt she's still teaching now. She was kind of older. Alright. Come on now, you can do it. I might have to update his animations and make them faster. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. 70. 55. 40. Bam, and then I'm almost dead. Alright, and then I think what I'm going to do is start restoring your health slowly over time. So let's do that. Let's do a... we'll just make a function, and then we'll put the logic in it, and then we'll insert it into the process so that the it'll run continuously. Oh my god, what is this? goes on forever. There we fucking go. That was insane. Wow. Yeah, fuck that. Alright. Okay. What are we doing here? That's right, we're... let's say restore health. Restore that health. Cool. So we'll just say health plus equals. What do you think our health should? I think 2. I think 2 per second. So that's basically what we're gonna do, and we gotta put that in another function. We're just basically gonna make a timer. It's kind of weird how I wrote that. Sorry. We'll call this healing timer. And we'll say at healing timer.start. And cool. The healing timer will be 1 second long, and we'll just keep it running and running. It's gonna... actually, I think we can just auto start it. There's no reason to start it here. I don't even think we need this. Let's just go ahead and say timeout, connect. We'll connect it. And I don't even think we need a healing function, actually. I can just grab this. We'll just put the logic down here so it's easy to find. We'll say health plus equals 2 every time it times out. And we'll say if health is less than or... yeah, if health is less than max health. Then we can add 2 points to it. And we need to make a max health. That'd be a good name for a person. My name is Max Health. On ready vara max health equals, let's just do 100 for right now, but we will increase this when we drink the potion. So health plus equals 2. Okay, that's pretty much all we need to do, and then we should see that continuously run. And then we have to also update control.update health, and we just pass in health, right? Or do we even need to pass in anything? Let me double check. Update health, we pass in the number. Okay, nice. Let's try that. We start the game. Alright, we need to injure ourselves somehow. Okay. Let's see, last time when he kicked me, I think he pushes me back too, which is kind of cool. Yeah, you're still getting hit because his hand is still active, which is pretty funny. So 55, 40. I guess, is our timer not running? Healing timer. Auto start, wait time 1 second. When we time out, if health is less than max health, health plus equals 2, we update our health. Let me print getting here to health. See what's going on there. What is this debugger saying? Alright, well, I'm not too worried about that. Alright. Okay. Getting here to health, but it's not updating. Oh, if health is less than max health. My bad. I did it wrong again. All right. All right, when he kicks in this door, it should do some damage to us, and we should be able to check. Yeah. So yeah, let's do some like screen shake or something. Or let's actually have the blood update with how much health you have. So yeah, can't we just do that? Since it's out of 100, can't we just say where are we at when we take the damage? We'll say health times 0.1, right? Because if it was 90 times 0.1, yeah. That should be it, right? Or can we just divide by 100 too? Divide by 100? Or am I stupid? Hold on, let me calculator. Let's go like 92 divided by 100. Yeah, 0.92. So I can just do like health divided by 100. And then we actually don't need to have all these. Cool. And we'll do that down here. And I think it's going to do the opposite, or maybe it might do the right one. I have no idea. Let's we'll give it a shot though. Yeah, so that's going to be the opposite. So we need to do that, and then we're going to say -1. Or times a -1, right? No, -1, because it's going to be like 0.91, and then it'll be 1 minus that, actually. I don't know, my math checks out here. We also need to do this. If health equals max health, then we will pass. And then else we will add 2. Actually, no, we'll just do this. What am I doing? Down here, we'll just say if max health is greater than health. Actually, if our health is bigger than it should be, then we're just going to set max health equal to max health. Health equals max health. That way we don't get like 101, because that'll fuck up this thing right here. So let's give that a shot. Clamp. I don't know how to use that. That confuses me, so we're not going to do it. That is probably the smart way to do it, but I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, come on. So is that getting more or less transparent? So now it's completely transparent. Let me take one hit, so that's way more than it should be. Let me actually print what's going out here. Where is... oh, take damage, where are you at? Let me go var visibility amount, and we'll set that equal to this little equation here, and then we'll just put in the visibility I can't spell that 2 times in a row. So I'm also going to control C, and on healing timer, where is the take damage function? Let's do it up here as well. And then we're going to print it. Print VB, VA, VA, and this will be the visibility amount. Visibility amount, Control C, Control V. There we go. Alright, so let me just, I'm going to Control C and bring this down here. Because I'm kind of debugging 2 functions at once. Great to do. Good stuff there. Alright, so. Yeah, visibility amount 0, so that's going good. It just keeps saying 1. How is it 1? Let me take a look. What am I doing? Alright, so health. Health divided by 100, so if it's like 90, 90 divided by 100 is like 0.9. 1 minus 9 would be like 0.1. So how is it 0? Is it because it's interpreting it as a float or whatever? Can I cast this as a... What if I do 1.0? Are these going to make it a float? That's the only thing I can think of. I don't understand. Unless my math is just really not good. Let's try point zeros and see. Maybe we should make health a float as well. I think that's a good idea. Let's try that again. Start the game. I should just spawn some inside the building. But now they always start in the Windows state, so... Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for, and it slowly fades away. Yeah, and the more they hit you. So now you gotta run away. And is it going away? Seems like it. Yeah, I mean, it is going away. It's probably kind of annoying, but whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, that works. You know, proportionally. So, I guess what I'll do now is, we've kind of got the health system a little more fleshed out. We got to get the drink system more fleshed out. Right now, only this works down here. Yeah, we have, this goblet we can drink from. This gives us extra firepower. It'll show when our enemies, if we were hitting our enemies, it would show. But for right now, it won't. Cool. So, what do I want to do next? We have 2 other guns. We have a shotgun, which is broken. And we have a machine gun, which is also broken, because you can't see it. Nice. Oh, I also got to get that off the screen down there. Cool. So, when we drink that Martian potion, let's go down to my animation player. Where are you connected to? Right here, on goblet, animation finished. We're gonna do... what are we gonna do now? We need to update the update player text and set it equal to nothing. So let me remember that. Update player text. Set it equal to nothing, so there's nothing displayed on the screen. Oh, and we gotta do control. At control. So there we go. That's looking pretty good. Nice. Let me slam down some coffee real quick. Let's do a little bit of country music. Let's change it up a little bit. Cool. All right. So, Marty Martian. Cool. In the 3D. What are we doing here? Why is our shotgun all messed up? Oh, they call this the hammer, which is pretty funny. It's like, that's not the hammer, buddy. That's the pump, actually. Okay. So, let's hide the other shit. We're gonna hide the goblet, and we're gonna hide the... let's show the machine gun. Hide the machine gun, hide the pistol, and show just the shotgun. If we go to that animation player, we have the fire, and we have the reload. Is it playing? Oh, that's the wrong animation player. Yeah, so we got a fire, and then we have a reload as well. And basically the way we're doing hit collision on this is there is this one bullet cast coming from our camera. So I think what I'm going to do is create a control node here. Actually, a node 3D. Yeah, Node 3D, and then I'll have just a bunch of casts coming off this. Whoops. Damn, where'd it go? Alright, here, put it underneath the camera. I'm gonna call this shotgun cast. Shotgun cast holder. Shotgun cast holder. And I'll start adding some raycast 3Ds to that. So I'm just going to put these off in the distance, like, I don't know, 25, 35. I'm going to hide this other bullet cast for right now, just so I can see this. So the character has a little dot in the middle of the screen they're aiming for, so I'm kind of trying to think, we gotta make this 0. And yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of rotate the raycasts. I'm gonna duplicate this a few times and just have it spread. Whoops, Control D. We're gonna call this shotgun cast. Shotgun cast. What do we think? 8? 8? It's a buckshot. Buckshots have 8. Some have 12, right? Or am I thinking of something different? Might be thinking of some type of other round. But, yeah. Okay, so let's make one go straight forward. The second one, we're gonna maybe spin out just a little bit. So this is 35 units in the game. I'm actually going to close the... I only want one viewport. Oh, shit. So it's actually much shorter than I was thinking. Sorry. I think I'm going to... Can I hide the... You fuck. Sometimes I hate Godot. Alright, so let's go to the view... Gizmos. I want to hide the... Where is it? Damn it, where is it? That's not it. Marker 3D. Oh, there we go. View origin. There we go. Now I can just see my raycast. Sorry about all that. Alright, so shotgun cast 2, we're gonna pull it to the side just a little bit like that. The other one, we're gonna pull it to the side a little bit like that. We'll do the same with this. Same with that. The next one, put it maybe in the middle here. Put this one like that. And then maybe put that one there. And, yeah. So if I go here now, we're looking at the camera, so should I rotate some of these up and down? Maybe we'll just go up just a little bit, and on this one we'll go down just a little bit, so these are getting spread out a little more. And yeah, I think that looks good. I guess we'll see in game, you know. So cool, let's actually go to debug, deploy with visible collision shapes, and I'll just load into the level and walk around a little bit. And then I should be able to see all those different raycasts. Awesome. But yeah, so you could see it's kind of difficult to see, but they're all right in front of me. So let's do it now where we have to use the shotgun, I guess. Shotgun cast holder, we'll just minimize that for now. We know what's going on there. Whoops. Hellfire. All right. Cool. All right, what are we gonna do? The shotgun, that's what we're doing. So, cool. Let's take a look at our player. I'm gonna close these down because we're not using them anymore. Actually, let me get rid of some of those print statements. Cool. Cool, so we're gonna have to add some of these things in as well. So let me do that and that. Nice. So this should be whenever we hit something with the shotgun. Cool. So instead of checking the bullet cast, we're going to loop through. We gotta loop through the thing and then check the amount of hits. So, let's see. We'll just add it to the damage multiplier. That'll be the way to go instead of making a whole nother function to add shit in. Let me get some more coffee. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. Var shotgun casts. And this will be, we're going to say, this is going to be a list. Get children. And, you got to actually get the control, and then where is node 3D? Camera 3D. Oh, not control. Let me go camera. Where is the shotgun cast? There we go. Shotgun cast holder. Right there. Get children. We're going to get those children and we're going to loop through them. So we'll say for child in shotgun casts. Let's just print the child. Well, we'll say if child dot is colliding. Actually, we should get collider, right? I was thinking about we'll get all the colliders and append them to a list. See, because I have to account for hitting like 2 or 3 enemies and then also hitting one enemy multiple times. So my idea was to check each individual cast and where it's hitting, add each one of those into a list, and then just, if it's like 2 or 3 of the same things in one list, we'll just add all those together, multiply it, and then send one signal to him so I'm not putting a bunch of hurt on him with a bunch of different signals. So, cool. We'll say var do damage dict. No, not dict. What's the other one? A fucking list or something. Array, list, all the same thing. We'll say if child dot is colliding. We'll say child dot collider And then we're going to say do damage list dot append. So do damage list dot append. Cool. And now, actually what we could do is we could make do damage dict. I think I'll do that. Do damage dict, and I'll say equals that. And we'll say if child is colliding, we'll just say child.collider. Is that how we do it? And then you say equals 1. Do damage list. Oh, do damage dict. That's right. Do damage dict. So how do I check if it already has that? So if the child is colliding, let's check do damage dict dot has, and the key should be collider. So we'll say if we already have that, then we will add 1 to it. So we'll say this, bam, and we'll say plus equals 1, right? So now we have this do damage dict. We have a list of the things we collided with, and we have the amount of times they have collided with the collider. So let's go ahead and print out that list. We'll print do damage dict, right? Do damage dict. Cool, yeah. Damn, that is going to be different though, because they're all going to be whatever. That'll be fine. And then we'll have to loop through all those and apply damage. We could also check if they all have the same parent, because we're actually like we're hitting let me think about this. We're hitting these areas, so we could with the shotgun theoretically hit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different areas, but they're all in the same character, and the way I just set it up didn't really account for that. So I guess we can account for that really quickly. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's go back to the player. All we really have to do is check based on the owner of the what we just hit. So so instead of checking if we have the collider, if child is colliding, we're going to do child.collider.owner. Nice. So instead of checking the collider, we're checking the collider owner, and then we'll print the do damage dict. So what I need to do now is spawn in some more Marty Martians. So let's go back to level A, and I guess what we'll do, yeah, we're just gonna put some more of these windows in. We go here, window 2. Let's go Control D. There should be one in like every hallway. There we go. We got that one right there. That should spawn in one. We're gonna spin this like that. I think there's one Yeah, on that wall. Let me hide this. Go to window 4 over here. And we'll put it right there and spin it 90. What we got? 180. Negative 180. There we go. Very exciting. Very exciting. There we go. So now we should be spawning in more enemies. It's kind of right in the middle of the nothingness. So cool. Alright, let's try that out, and we'll try switching to the shotgun. Can we fire the shotgun? So we don't want to do this anymore. We'll just do the firing. Yeah, so we don't actually need to do any of that anymore. Because we're always going to check for collision. Basically. Right? Yeah. Cool. We'll just, we just want to print this dicked out first, so let's go ahead and try that shit. Oh, let me get rid of that. Sorry. Alright, so we're not hitting anything. Cool. They should be tearing apart the windows, which they are. Looks like there's another one here and one there. Oh, we probably don't have them on the same collision. Yeah, let's go to the player. And we'll go to shotgun cast. We're going to have to, they got to collide with the enemy. So, sorry about that. Or what is that? Enemy attacks. Yeah, should be enemy for sure. There we go. We could do this through code, but it's literally faster to do it this way. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Invalid access to property or key collider on raycast. What do you mean? Get collider. Let's try that. All right. Come on, you bastard. Object null. What do you mean object null? I should be hitting, you know, at least a few of them. Object null. Child.getCollider. If child is colliding, so that's our ray casts in shotgun casts. Child.getCollider. We'll just say, here is Collider. Fuck yeah. How's it going, Art Day? Yeah, I'm here. Fucking around trying to get this shotgun to work. It's the $89 shotgun from Walmart. But our raycasts are not colliding, and they're giving me... Huh. So why is it null here when it's Marty Martian there? Oh, I guess it shouldn't be... shouldn't be the owner. Right? I don't know. Let's give that a shot. Oh, it's colliding with the character body, and we want to collide with... if I go to Marty Martian, and I look at these, what are these on? These are layer 4, enemy attacks. Oh, damn, you're kidding me. What is right hand hurdy? Damn. Okay. We should get rid of that. Okay, so these are actually on enemy attacks, so let me change what I'm doing here. Where is it? There we go, right here. Alright, and we are going to do the owner, because we do want the owner of it. And we're going to go back to our player, and it'll be colliding with layer 4. Rocking and rolling down here, dude. There we go, and we'll run it. And yeah, we'll start the game. Switch to the shotgun. And if we shoot this guy, looks like it's not colliding with anything. Yeah, he's also not colliding with anything. That was dumb. Alright, let's try that again. I'll have to fix some of that shit probably off stream, because it's really boring to fuck around with. There's all the collision layers. Alright, come on now. You can damage the windows, but how come I can't shoot you? Yeah. So, this is what I'm hitting, right? We're enemy attacks. That's the right layer. And if I go to my player and I look at the shotgun cast, collide with areas. Of course, we only want to collide with areas and not bodies on this guy. I forgot about that. It's by default. Bam, collide with areas, and there we go. So let's try that now. That should work. Let me let's do some lo-fi shit, I guess. Nice. Let's run this. All right. Nice. So I think that's working how I want it to. Let's wait till we get more Martians up on this motherfucker. And then we'll see. Damn, I'm half asleep, man. Right. So now we should be hitting multiple of them. We can see what's going on. Okay, so yeah, enemy Martian, character body, awesome. Why are we hitting character bodies? Oh, yeah, because we're getting the owner. Nice. So, yeah. We have the amount of times we hit them. Yeah, but why? Why is it not plus equaling? Like if we hit it 3 times, right? So we hit, here's a collider. We already have that one there, so this should be like 4 times the hit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should say 4 here. If we have that collider, we got here. Let's try that. Alright, this guy should appear. And we've definitely hit him multiple times. So we got here. So this should say like 8 or something. Child.getCollider.owner. Maybe I can't assign it like that. I think I might have to do this. +1. Can we do that? And then I like to put these little ones around it. Let's try that. I don't know why my pump is out in the middle of the air like that, but still. Am I not assigning this correctly or something? Oh, right here. I gotta put an else statement. I'm an idiot. It's always resetting it. else. Bam. The bullet looks funny, leave it there. It's actually not the bullet, it's the pump of the shotgun, but I guess it'll work. I don't know, I messed up my animation, so I don't know why it's just hanging out there. It should be like on the actual end of the fucking shotgun. There we go. So now it's registering the amount of hits I give each one. So let's let a few of them come in, and we'll see how many times we can tag them all. And I think what I'm going to do for the doors is whenever they get close to the doors, they're just going to fade in and out to the other side. Because I don't feel like making them, like, doing, like, pathfinding. So let's see. I should be able to hit multiple of them now. Yeah. So we hit one of them 3 times, one of them 2 times, and one of them 1 time. Nice, that's what I want. We hit one of them 8 times. That's perfect. So now we have like the amount of times we did it, and we can just add that to the damage multiplier. So, and then we'll just tell it how much damage it took, and it'll rise above their head like Borderlands. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. I think for right now I'm just gonna take a quick break. I just need to use the restroom and some other shit, so I'm just gonna leave the character running and he'll get murdered by the aliens, and I'll leave that on the screen. So yeah. Are aliens spawning in? Doesn't look like it. What the fuck? Alright, there they are. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some text up on the screen. BRB 5 min. Yeah, see you in a second. Alright, I'm mostly back. What's interesting, hold on, let me do something really funny. Where is my video capture device? If I hide my face right now, you can see the health is just continuously going down. That's pretty funny. Negative 220, negative 230. So that's good. I guess I could just move my screen too, but I can't because it's paralyzed. I can still move, but I can't shoot or move around at all. I can just look around the screen as I'm getting beaten by the Martians. Cool. So, what do I want to do now? Yeah, the shotgun-a-rooning. Let's go to our player. Okay, so in our script, what we're doing, we have the amount of times we're hitting stuff. Now we need to transfer that over to the damage dict. So for entries in do damage dict, we want to say do damage dict entries. Let's do keys. We'll say 4 keys in Commander keys from Halo. Yeah, so for the key in this dict, we basically want to make it take damage. We're gonna say let's do that anyway. We'll check if it's in the group. We'll say if do damage dict that is in group, enemy hit collision. My enemy AI freeze when I jump. So is it possible to fix that, or is that a good thing? I don't know. I guess they're like, why would that be? That's very interesting. I guess they're like based on where you are on the ground, so when you jump, they don't know where to go on the ground or whatever. I guess you could move them to the last position. I'll have to see what happens when I jump in this game. I have no idea. So we're getting the owner, and the owner is going to be Marty Martian, so he's just going to be an enemy. So if the enemy is in group collision, we're going to say... actually, we don't need to do that. We should have already checked whether it's in the right group, so we're not going to do that. We'll just do damage dict, the key, so that'll be the actual like enemy we want to hit, and all we have to do is say take damage. Take damage. Damage multiplier, and the damage multiplier we'll just say times let's see, damage multiplier, what's the problem? Collider. Oh, we don't have a collider. We have oh, that's right, we actually do need to save the collider as well. Shit. Wonderful. I'm gonna do this. Damn it, that means I have to complicate this shit. So that's going to equal... damn. Let's just say... what we'll do is we'll pass in the... we'll pass in the key. We'll pass in the body. And then I'll have a check on the Marty Martian. So when we take damage, Where's it at? Our take damage function here, because we spawn the blood based on the limb, but if we're doing it with the shotgun, we'll just spawn it right out of the chest every time. So collider, we're gonna say if collider dot get collider dot get class equals can we do character body 3D? Then we will just add the blood to the collider. Collider dot add child. Actually, we'll just say add child blood. We'll just add it straight to ourselves. And we'll say else. Else, then we'll spawn it on the limb, because we were passing in the actual limb, so it's like we can't, now we have to differentiate. We gotta do this here. Damn, is this good? Cool. So, add blood, and then we also have to apply damage. Yeah, we probably should pass in some type of... Well, we have the damage modifier now, so... Okay, we'll just do that. Oh, this should be times 25. What we really need to do is take all of these and combine them down into... so we're getting the damage modifier up here. Where's my coffee? Okay, so we pass in the weapon, the collider, and the damage modifier. So we do have a... We do know what weapon we're getting hit by. Okay, so... Let me figure out how I'm going to organize this. Awesome. Let me get rid of this. So, if we're... Let me do a little note here. This is because we are hitting with a shotgun. And let me do this will activate with bullets. So we might need to make some other type of function called like apply damages and then have them filter into this one. Apply damages. And I guess we'll have the multiplier and the amount of damage, really. Cool, and then we'll apply the damages here. Let me take a look. This is kind of annoying, but whatever, this is how we gotta do it. Okay. So, This happens when we get hit with a shotgun. Our character body, we're going to have that. We're going to add the child of blood, so the blood is instantiated. We're being hit. So now we have to have some type of code to do damage. So, we know it's basically the shotgun right now, but we should probably match the weapon anyway. And it should be shotgun. So we'll just have that right there anyway. And then, so I guess we'll have like a shotgun modifier, right? That would make sense here to have a shotgun, the pistol, and the machine gun. And then, since we only have the 3 weapons, at shotgun, at on ready, var shotgun damage equals what? We'll just do 8 for right now. It seems like we'll do it float as well. I'm gonna do everything floats. I've learned my lesson. So shotgun, and then we got to do, instead of shotgun, pistol, and whoops, what is this one? Machine gun. We'll do it one word. Machine gun. And the pistol damage will be, I think I have it like, we'll do 16. And the machine gun will be, 6. Whatever. Because the 8 is going to be per BB. So, cool. So yeah, I guess what we're going to do is health will minus equal, and we got to do, well, that will be for apply damages, right? So we're basically trying to figure out how much we're going to send to do damage from our health. That was stupid. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm going to complicate a bunch of shit for myself. Whatever, health minus equals, and that'll be shotgun damage. Shotgun damage times the damage modifier. We're gonna have to actually pass in one more thing from the player, and then we could, damn. Yeah, because if we hit with the shotgun, basically the difference is that we could hit multiple targets, so we have to account for that. So when we do the damage, we're sending this take damage, and then that's the damage multiplier. So actually that will work, because it will just trigger multiple times on the same guy. No, it won't. Because it's looping through each key. So, and the keys are what we've hit. So each key in here is going to be one of the enemies that we hit. So it's only going to call the take damage function once. And I don't want to pass in the key. Oh wait, I do, because I'm passing in basically a version of itself that it hit for here, and then we're checking that class. Awesome. And then we pass in the damage multiplier, so we need to basically tell it what the damage multiplier is going to be, which is going to be this right here. Nice. That's our damage multiplier. What am I doing? This right here. Yeah. This right here. is our damage multiplier, and then I realize that I'm doing this wrong, and I want to just have the key. I don't want the actual value, I want the key. So yeah, that will work, because that'll be this value that we're creating here. That's our damage multiplier, and then we can actually, because in our pistol, our damage multiplier is coming from where? Yeah. We'll do that, plus the damage multiplier. Cool. So, nice, because that's going to come in and then it will tell us how much damage we do. So I guess we'll see how that works. I'm going to try it now. How's it going, Frogger? Sorry, that was probably really boring for everyone. So are we seeing... Oh, we're not spawning the... I gotta do one thing too. Let's see. When we do damage to the guy, we gotta make this thing. And we'll do shotgun damage. It should be right here. Yeah, because that's the amount we're damaging by. So, nice. Let's try that. Where's he at? 48, 56. Looks like he can't change states right now or something. He's still not dead. He should be dead after all that damage, right? 32, 40, 8. Oh no. 24. So yeah, they are getting hit by different amounts. I'm not sure why they're not dying though. Let me go test my my power up. I made a power up earlier. We have this that does more damage. So if I run down here and I drink my goblet, then I should be able to do more damage now. So each one of my hits did 8 damage before. Let's see how much damage they do now. Where are they at? There they are. So now we're doing 18, 50, 42. So yeah, I think we are doing more damage. Instead of 8, we're doing 20% more damage. So yeah, two more damage per hit. This is pretty sick. This is good, dude. Cool. So, yeah. Does the Xbox behind me have the red ring? It's actually 2 Xboxes. There's a black one and a white one. No, one of them, the disk drive is broken, but both of those still work. Yeah, my brother's Xbox got the red ring. We were... I think we were playing the Chronicles of Riddick, that Xbox exclusive game, the Butcher Bay one. He was so fucking pissed. I thought it was really funny. But, okay, so that's working like I thought, but why are we not dying? I guess because we're never checking We never check for death. So let's just put that, we'll scoot that on back over here. Yeah, that movie with Vin Diesel was pretty fucking awesome. Both of them were. Yeah, they even made an animated, I remember I used to go, we would go to Movie Stop back in the day when that existed. And you could go and trade in movies and shit, and you could go and find movies there. And I found like the animated version of the Chronicles of Riddick, and it was like, it was so fucking cool. I remember watching that with my brother. That shit was based. Alright, he should die now. 48, yeah, okay, so they are dying. Yeah, and we need to have some type of shooty sound, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I remember, what was it, Need for Speed was another movie that was big back then. Let's do this. We gotta say the pistol. Pistol damage. Whatever, we'll keep that at 75 because that's headshot damage. That's what we'll do. We'll actually put a on ready var headshot damage. We'll just put it 75.0. Yeah, and then we'll add that in there, and that'll be a little more professional. Cool. So that's looking good. Yo, Hellboy was the shit. Hellboy 2 sucked. I'm gonna be real with you. Hellboy 2 was not good at all. Hellboy 1 was the fucking movie. I watched that movie like a million times because I was like a little spurg. And then the comic books. I used to go to Barnes & Noble when I was a kid and read the Hellboy comic books. That shit was so dope. Yeah. I remember going there with like friends and you'd get hot chocolate or coffee or whatever and get like all fucked up on caffeine and just annoy everyone. You would go and listen to the CDs when you would oh man, when you had you would go and get like a CD and scan it and then you could listen to it in the headphones. I don't think they even do that anymore. But yeah, they would have like Simpsons seasons on shit. Oh man, that was the best. I never go to the store anymore because you just order everything online now. But yeah, that was always fun looking through the bargain bin for like old Simpsons seasons and Ozzy CDs and shit like that they'd have. Cool, what am I doing? Damn it. I totally forgot. Alright, oh, that's right. The pistol and shit is not visible. I think I hit it when I was doing the goblet stuff earlier. So let's go and just make those visible. And yeah, when you lived in LA, damn, bootleg videos. When I was a kid, I went to the library one time and I found a bunch of movies outside that were like opened up and like they cut open all the I guess they rented all these movies or just stole them right out of the thing and threw off like all the wrapping or whatever and just kept the VHS tapes, which was weird. I was like, you know, like what are you gonna do with a million copies of like Dr. fucking Dolittle? Yeah, those will sell real well. Alright, so what is this? I'm trying to figure out why our shotgun is like floating in midair. If I go to reset. Why is the hammer position like that? There we go. Awesome. There we go. Now I can actually cycle through my weapons. We don't have any reloading animation for this. Actually, we do. I need to update that, so... Alright. I watched a lot of VHS back then. I used to remember the Rugrats one used to be orange. Hell yeah. The Rugrats. I remember that shit. No, I watched like Forged in Fire. That was the shit back in the day. The Discovery Channel. I remember watching a lot of Mythbusters. My dad would just straight up be like, Disney movies are for like are for F slurs, so you're not watching those. He was pretty cool. Let's see. We got the pistol. I need a shotgun sound. I think I might actually have one in my downloads folder. I'm going to take a look on the other screen real quick. I did my taxes today. I'm pretty proud of myself. No, I'm just kidding. I do taxes every year. Do I not have a shotgun sound? Oh, you know what? I think I have sound effects, gunshots. Oh, it's only the 22 pistol I have. Okay. Damn, I do have all of these uncategorized ones, but they seem all like a bunch of... These are all a bunch of songs from Artlist. Yeah. Damn it. And the only one I have is this 22 pistol sound, so I might have to go to... let me do this. Open Game Art. Open Game Arts. Let's go to some music. Oh, sound effects. Shotgun. That's perfect. Oh, you know what? I actually do have that one downloaded, dude. I'm a fucking idiot. Let me pull this over here. Okay, where's it at? Let's just extract to... Of course, we'll go here. I'm going to go to Global Assets and say New Folder. Actually, you know what? We'll just do it straight to my Sound Effects folder. What am I thinking? Extract to Music, Sound Effects. Okay. Alright, now let's go check that. There we go. That's a good one. Alright, so let me cut, and we'll just bring that in here. I'll just put it in the guns folder, why not? And yeah, so let's see. On this, where did I put the sound for the pistol? Pistol has its own sound, right? So we should have the shotgun have its own sound right here. Oh, nice. So now we can just quick load the shotgun there. Nice. So So whenever we do the fire animation on the shotgun, we'll just go ahead and play the thing too. So audio stream player dot fire. Dot play. There we go. Let's give that a shot. Did I pay a lot in taxes this year? I actually got money back because I had them, take it out of my paycheck all year. But, I mean, honestly, like, I make about, what, like 60,000 a year, basically, is what I make. So, I don't have any, like, special cases. I'm in, like, the regular income bracket. So, I think you basically pay, like, a third of what you make. That's kind of my rule of thumb when I'm like accounting for things in my head, if I need like a ballpark. That's not bad. Yeah, all those, I remember I didn't watch Nick. Nick had like all the sitcoms. I never could sit through sitcoms. I watched all those shit on Cartoon Network when I was like a little retarded kid. Yeah, those are the best shows. You go and look at what kids are watching nowadays, you're like, this is pretty fucking cringe, dude. Oh my god, and someone was showing me fucking Omni-Man or whatever. And like these Netflix shows, and I was just like, what in the fuck is this, man? How can you watch this? Like, this is fucking garbage, dude. I would rather watch paint dry. It's it's brutal. Like the gay friend in Omni-Man, and then the his girlfriend when they're like she's into like fourth wave feminism and shit like that. It's just like, dude, are these like regular talking points? And like, just the way they were talking was so like corporate and weird, and I was like, this is like clearly like all agenda driven in this show, and it's like nobody talks like this. I don't know, maybe because I'm from a fucking rural town and like a regular place where there aren't a lot of liberals or whatever. Okay, so let's get this shot. We need to make the thing right here reload. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my brother watches it, and now he's like, I was kind of ripping on him, but, like, I do get why he likes the show and shit. And it's like, he watches it with his girlfriend, so it's like, what am I gonna say? I can't just like, I'll sit around watching The Sopranos like the first season over and over again, or I watch I watch like Gordon Flowers, the Predator Poacher Southeast, where they're like arresting the Predator guys. That's always good. All right. I also watch Kino Casino. That's like what I do in my downtime, basically. Alright, so reloading. That's what we're doing. We have a reload here. Let's see what that looks like. So we basically just do that. We also need to, when we switch guns, we gotta switch the ammo that we have. How is the pistol updating the ammo? Sorry. Okay, so we have that for our pistol. We should do this. Update pistol ammo. Update pistol mag. And yeah, then we'll have to actually make that in our control. Update pistol. And we're gonna have to do this. Should I do that or should I not? I think... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really... In the Sopranos in like the 4th, 5th season, it gets a little crazy. But, it's just kind of like they kind of fall apart. And then it's like towards the end of season, like whatever the final one is, that's when it starts getting good again. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of arcs in there were just really slow. And yeah, like the whole Moltisanti, Chris Moltisanti, when he's just like, oh, I'm addicted to drugs. I just can't stop fucking over all my friends and doing drugs. It's like, dude, just just get rid of this fucking guy. For real. Okay, so I'm trying to decide in here, on my 2D, I have this number here and that one there for my pistol. But I'm really not changing out that, so I shouldn't really, yeah, I think I shouldn't be doing this, what I just did. Right there. And then we'll go back to the player. Let's go back to the pistol. And we gotta change what I did here. Cool. And then we'll just go back to our player, and we'll have to update our ammo based on what we're doing. Pistol. So can fire, allow switch weapons. Cool. And then we'll also change out what we have here. Do we have textures for each weapon? Let's give a check. Textures. Gun. I thought we had assets. It's not in there. Weapons. Textures. Damn it. Do I not have... I thought I had, like... HUD. Yeah, here we go. Shotgun, pistol, and machine gun. Perfect. That's what I knew I had them. The theme is roads and cones. That's a weird theme. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you would do that. Okay, so when I switch here, the camera holder, what am I actually changing out? The current weapon. So current weapon dot texture equals, and we'll say load and this is for the pistol, so we'll go the pistol, Control C, and instead of the pistol we want the machine gun. The machine gun man. Fucking, what is this? We want the shotgun. Okay, I guess we'll keep it rolling. Okay, nice. So it does update, so now we just have to update the ammo as we do that. Who in YouTube chat wants to fight? I don't know. I used to watch the Kill stream and the Kumite with Tonka Saw and hear those people argue. The Sector, that was where I got in. Medicare, I'm still a big Medicare fan. I hope he's still alive. My brother's got the hat, the 4 out of 5 stars hat, and then I've got the hoodie. I had this Sweetie Squad hoodie. I used to wear that shit out in public like a fucking idiot. Alright. Yeah, so... Nice. What do we have here? When I switch guns, we now have to tell our camera holder to update the ammo. What is it? Camera holder slash control right here, and that'll be update ammo, I guess, right? Yeah. And update magazine. Or just update mag, I think, right? Where are we at? Scripts. Pistol. Not pistol. The control node here. Yeah, update mag, update ammo. Awesome. So, yeah, we just have to basically change out the numbers because this isn't actually controlling anything. It won't change our original value. It's just display stuff, so... Whoops. And then what are we going to do? We're going to get the pistol.ammo, basically. Pistol.ammo. Cool. And pistol.mag. Magazine. Do I still use Human Maker? It's actually Make Human. Yeah, I still have it. Make Human Community. So, yeah, I still use that. That's actually what I use to make the protagonist and the this protagonist image right here. So, yeah, I use that all the time. Yeah, basically anytime I'm making a human model, I'm going to use that instead of making it myself. If I made it myself, it'd be like super blocky. Or I download it from Mixamo. So, we got to do the same thing over here. Yeah, except we really don't have a mag, but we're still going to use the same concept. It's basically a tube, but we're going to call it the magazine, and we're going to do the shotgun. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp into the mic. My bad. Cool, magazine. And let's go to the shotgun. And we're going to have to add some shit. Let's just copy what we have from the pistol, because it's going to be, you know, pretty similar. Shotgun here. Nice. We're going to start with 12 rounds, and we'll have 3 right there. Did you have to compile the program yourself? No. No, Make Human Community, you just go to the website and download it. And then it's just like a regular Windows thing. If you ran it on, you know, you might have to do something special if you ran it on Linux or something. But yeah, it's like the easiest way to do it. It's just a regular program like GIMP or whatever. Alright, so then we'll do ammo minus equals 1. And then we're going to have to do the reload as well. And I'm just going to copy a lot of our logic from our pistol, really. I'll probably just grab all this, and I'll just go back to the shotgun. Oops. Oh, shit. Damn it. I pressed the wrong button. So if magazine is greater than or equal to 1, meaning we still have 1 bullet in there, we're going to shoot. We can get rid of that. We're going to go Control X and put that there instead. We're going to update the ammo. Perfect. That's good. And then if we don't have anything, we're going to reload. And when we reload, let's take a look. All we really have to do is when we finish here, we want to do that stuff. And then we shouldn't be updating the ammo down here at all. Let's get rid of that. And we'll say 3, 3, 3, and there we go. Perfect. So that should work. Let's give that a shot. Shotgun. Bam. Now we have to reload. Yeah, there we go, dude. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I mean, we can shoot it pretty fast. Oh, wow. So we can reload, and for whatever reason, it gives us 1 more round or something each time. So we've got to... we got to fix that. If we're reloading... if ammo is greater than 3, else if ammo equals 0, amazing, good job, buddy. Thank you. Okay, so where do I want to put this? So we're checking the ammo, we're doing that, ammo equals 0. Let's do a check up here. We're trying to reload and we have no ammo at all. If ammo equals 0, then we got to get some type of click sound. What are we going to do here? Let me take a look. Take a look back at some files. Let me see if I got anything. Sound effects, gunshots, uncategorized. Thought I had some more. Let me go to downloads. I'll take a look. I think I have. I'm just gonna type in gunshots. I thought I had like a whole bunch of the. Sound effects. Maybe I got something. I don't know. We'll take a look back on Open Game Art real quick. Maybe I can get some shit. Gun reload sounds. What do you got here? Probably would help if I stopped art list. I could get them from art list, but then they wouldn't be, you know, open. Free firearms sound library. Oh, well, thank you. A 7-zip, no thank you. I could just go get some guns from my house and test them out, but I don't want to do that. I mean, that is the sound I need. Let's take a look. I thought I had more in that. I go back to my fucking downloads and I type in the shotgun. It had more sounds in there, so maybe I can get one of those. Let's just grab all of these. on this one too, and we'll go extract 2. We'll put them in the sound effects folder. Cool. Then we'll go take a look at these and we'll see which ones we can use. There we go. That's perfect. Dry fire sound. So I'm actually just going to grab all of these and we're going to copy, and I'm going to get out of here, and we'll go where the hell is it at? Oh, down here. What am I doing? We'll go to guns, and I'm just going to open and paste them all because I don't feel like making a whole another folder. Skip this file. Cool. And then I guess if we're out of ammo, we can make a sound. Yeah, let's do this. We'll say audio stream player dot stream equals and then we'll load in dry fire. Cool. And else, meaning we have any ammo at all, we'll change it back to its regular shotgun. Equals load shotgun. So there we go. And then it will go through here. Yeah, there we go. Let's try that. We'll try and fire out all of our rounds and see how that works. Oh damn, procedurally generated gore and all that shit. That would be difficult. Oh no, I forgot to... I guess it's not changing. Oh. Which one is it really supposed to be? Will I go to my shotgun? 10 gauge. There we go. Alright. So we can shoot it. And then I should run out of ammo pretty soon. And... then... I can't shoot anything. So... nice. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, at least the shotgun works and I can't shoot when I don't have ammo. Put the judges for the game in this game and then make them kill themselves. Yeah, that would be great. I do have some internet celebrities that I have made models of. I'll probably show that off at the end of the stream. I'll show my lolcow video game. Some people probably have never seen it. It's really fucking stupid. Okay. I am going to take a quick break. I got to use the bathroom real quick. But, yeah, let me just run this, and I'm gonna let the guys beat me to death, and I'll kind of stand over here in the corner so it's cinematic for everyone. I'll be right back. Alright, be right back. Alright. So, oh shit, what is that? I don't mean to move that, I want to move this. Nice. Alright. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the machine gun going. We got the shotgun. Let's go ahead and get the machine gun. So this one we're gonna actually have to do a little different. So, yeah. So on our player, because we want to be able to like sense it when we hold down the gun. We want to be able to continually fire. You know what I mean? So allow switch weapons, and then let's see. Can interact. Can fire. Cool. If input is action just pressed, left click. So can fire, when is this being called? Let's do a quick control F. Awesome, so that is in our process function. So if I hold it down, it's just gonna keep what happens if I do this? Is this gonna change? It shouldn't. Yeah, I mean now I can hold it down and fire all my rounds. But we might not want that. Yeah, that's what I want for this, is to just hold it down and fire all my rounds continuously. But for the shotgun, you know, you don't want... That's pretty cool, though. Just mag dump them. Excuse me. It's time for you to fucking die. This is what Joe Biden told me I could do. Just get your gun and shoot it right out in the... Get your shotgun, blast it right out into your fucking porch. He said I could do it. Okay. Yeah, that was a funny clip of him back in the day. You know what's crazy is he had less hair when he was my age, and then like all of a sudden when he turns like 40, 50, like all of his hair is back, and you're like, what is going on? Like, I guess the hair technology just improved so vastly that they were like, we can finally do plugs that look real. And it's like, damn, dude, he actually does look pretty decent. You know, not anymore. Now he looks like a ghoul. But for a while, it was like, damn, that actually, it is your real hair. You wash with it. You swim with it. He was like the poster child for Bosley. Same with Elon. Elon was losing it. But, you know. Alright, what am I fucking doing? So is action, we'll just do just pressed, and we'll just do another one here. I'm gonna do this. Is action pressed, and if we have the machine gun equipped, then we'll be here. We gotta do that match statement again. Elon fell off hard, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know. He's a weird guy. Weird fucking guy. Yeah, I mean, you know, I never really got into GTA either, honestly, just because it was like you were playing like a criminal, and I was just kind of like, I'm just not into that as well. But, you know, it's like I would go over to my friends' houses and play it, and then, I remember Hillary Clinton said she was going to go door to door to get rid of GTA because it was too violent. It was too violent, and they had the sex thing in there, the hot coffee, where you could get like the worst sex scene of fully clothed people in like, you know, 2000s graphics, and they were like, no, it's too fucking steamy. We can't have that on the fucking Xbox 360 or whatever. It's like, dude, it's retarded. Like, the moral pandemonium back then for something so stupid is so funny. Okay, so that should only work now if we have the machine gun. Other than that, we shouldn't be able to do that. So those were simpler times, dude. Yeah, if she hadn't have done that thing, if she hadn't have tried to take our Grand Theft Auto, she would have won all the black vote. But you know, she fucked up. Yeah. So that's working. Damn, but I still can only shoot this one time. Is action pressed? Why was it just working? Maybe if I put this one up above that one. I don't know. This is very caveman logic right here, but we're going to try it. Oh, I think it was because I was tabbed over one. That's why. Bam, there we go. So yeah, this one I can't hold down. I have to click every single time. Let's test the machine gun. I can spam and keep shooting over and over again. And the shotgun, I have to click every single time. So, perfect. Nice. Yeah, I don't think that they do matter. I think I was being stupid there. It shouldn't. As far as like this one being on top of that one, it shouldn't matter because they're both registering the same thing. So it's like, I'm just checking for the current item. That should be the only difference. If my understanding is correct. Logically it should. I mean, I guess it might. I mean, I don't know. I guess this one technically is probably going to the stack before that one. So, you know, in the cosmic order of things, it probably is. I don't know if you ever have autistic thoughts like that. Like if you, like I just deleted that C, and it's like that C was meant to be in that area, and it's like if I put another one in that area, that's no longer the original C that was in there. So like that could be, that could be like bad code, but like, you know, spiritually bad code, and then you just have to rewrite the entire word, even though it's the exact same word. It doesn't make any fucking sense, but sometimes I think that way. For good luck. Probably doesn't make any sense at all, but okay, what do we need to do here? We need to machine gun firing. Let's take a look at that script. We need to add some rounds to it. It's gonna have at least a 30 round clip to trigger the libs. Those damn libtards. Let's go shotgun. We'll grab this. Right here. How much ammo are we gonna have? We should probably have, what, like 2 rounds? 60. And we'll have 30. We'll do 20 in the clip. That looks good. And that would mean we'd only have, let's do 30 rounds. Yeah, short him one. Short him a few. So, cool. And then we'll just basically copy the shit. Yeah. Dude, I remember the first player script I ever made. I did it all with if statements. I wish I still had it. That thing was a work of art. It was like 1,000 lines long, and it just kept going down and down and down. And it was like, if character is holding sword, and character is moving forward, and character is. It was so fucking brutal. And I was like, well, it's gonna be a simple game. And then I just kept expanding on it and expanding on it. And then I originally just like threw my hands up to the sky and was like, I fucked up. I'm retarded. Alright. What am I doing? That's right, we're gonna grab this stuff here. I think we can pretty much just grab the entire thing, go to the machine gun, and put it in. And then we can probably do the same thing. Yeah, for the fire. Yeah, all we need to do is go up here, Control C, and go to the machine gun. And when we fire, Then we do that. And we have to put this in here. Alright, let's try that. Yeah. So we can shoot that. Oh no. We're calling a something on a null instance. Let's go ahead and add that audio stream player. And we will quick load. Let's just use the 22. Don't we have a 22 sound or something? There we go. Cool. Yeah. Alright, let's give that a shot. What's the problem? Oh. It shoots really fast. Damn, that's really funny. Let's see, is this gonna even do any damage to him? I don't think so. I don't think I have any raycast to... Oh, it does, damn, that's super funny. Excuse me, you guys need to, die. Brr. It's just a fucking, like A10. Yeah, this is definitely not legal. Fully automatic rapid fire through your skull. Nice. So we need to slow that down just a little bit. Fire 0.2. Let's turn this to 0.5. Let's go 0.8. So I think it has to finish. It should have to finish the animation. Let's try that. Start game. It's still pretty fast. Why is it going so fast? On the player, can fire gun equals true, it equals false. Are we setting that? Oh, it looks like we're not doing that up here. Whoops, Control C, Control V, and let me throw that in there. Cool, yeah, so we weren't waiting for the animation to finish, we were just mag dumping as fast as possible. So let me go back to that animation and change it back to 0.2, and I don't want to do that. So now we can only shoot every 0.2 seconds. Okay. Oh, animation, fire. Let's go back to machine gun. I think I know what's wrong. It should be fire. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's mow down one of these motherfuckers. That's cool. Do. Oh no, I think I only get 5 rounds now. Oh, that's right, I forgot to change that code. Oh no. They're still coming at me. Let me go get the power up. I want to see how much damage it does with the power up. I can switch to my shotgun and... oh, I can't shoot anymore. So there's an issue. Drink my power up potion. Shoot these guys. Now I can't shoot anything. I really messed up. So I have some faults, but that's cool. What seems to be the problem here? A lot of these, I'm not going to worry about those. Cool. So, yeah, a lot of that's looking pretty good. Let me play that again. Actually, what else do I need to do? It might be it for right now. I might have to take a break and go to the store and get some food and shit. So, yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for now. Let me, I'm just going to play that one more time and see how shit works. So, oh, we can't shoot at all. Very interesting. Oh, maybe because I'm... Let me take a look. I must have done something in my player script here. Okay. Let's try this. I think that's the issue. Right? That would make sense to me. Oh yeah, this still has to be tabbed back out. What am I doing? Sorry. Now I got a little off track there. Alright. We gotta put this over. Let's try that. Yeah, now it works. I was eating that input. Let's see if my machine gun still works. Cool, that works. And then, yeah, that works too. Nice. It's pretty quiet without the other stuff going on in the background. Oh yeah, I gotta update that shit. Alright, if I go to my machine gun, we gotta do 20. There we go. What's up, Phoenix? Yeah, coding sucks sometimes. I'm not very good at coding. I just like, I know how to do some simple stuff pretty decent. And then if it's like stuff I don't know how to do, I just know how to get the answer from ChatGPT. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know why he didn't take any damage. I don't know, we're getting there. I need to add some bullets in so you can kind of more visibly see like where these things are going. Oh, we have no rounds left. There we go. I don't know if all my raycasts are firing. I have a feeling they're not all firing. But we can finish him off. Alright, well, that's probably where I'm going to end it for today. I just got other shit I got to get done. But I might be back on later on. I'm not sure. But yeah, have a great night, everyone. Probably see you tomorrow, probably. But later.